Got me all emotional. Now Stan's already starting with the one taps. This is going to be a good day.
Yeah,
it's going to be a good series. It's been a great week. We're going to keep this one rolling. Molly goes over, but the bomb goes down. Breeze, that's a big headshot. And Stan, well, he just blindsides TRK. But Taco's gotten behind Library. So despite EG's best efforts, there's a snake in the grass. And maybe he slips into their boot. Taco, he's got that first back turned. He hasn't decided to pull the trigger, but he's just been spotted, so he has to. He takes down Tarek. Now that's going to open up mid ever so slightly. We do have Breeze back behind the pillar and the boiler peak from Cirque. That's the one that matters. Fur, 1 versus 3, and he hears those footsteps. Can't quite get that fade away. But can he get the bomb? Seems so. He even ducks back into the cover with 40 seconds. Oh, that's going to be some damage here, but he gets shut right down. It's 3 survivors for each. Near 80 of his health. 40 seconds left. Cirque, he's still patient, and Fallen just scopes right in on the head. Then, he even lands a bit of damage to Breeze. This is going to start kerneling up that A defense. They're a bit scared, but there's a flank in from Arch. Tarek, he's going to waste 0 time. Swings wide and does substantial damage versus Fallen. It's still the even 3v3, but Ethan, he could just mow down Taco with a single shot. He'll get that. And Stan, well, he's dropped thanks to the CZ. 2v2. Well, low time, and they both die. It's the peek out from EG with 2 survivors forward. They're all grouped up, and the utility goes in. There's the double flashbang left over here for the Brazilians, but Ethan, he's just going to play inside of the smoke. He's been spotted ever so slightly. They do not line up for Tarek. Now, Ethan, with everything to do, is also empty-handed. A perfect hit, but Stan slips in and almost gets back that second frag. It's 2 HP on Taco.
Even when they were getting countered by Liquid, they were still winning some rounds. Even when they're countered by Cloud9, whose game plan was
not ideal. We will see if that defense shifts up. We have seen them try to take these early peaks, and Ethan's going to go at it yet again. Oh, the continuation on the flashbangs. Tarek, he doesn't want Ethan to die, so he sweeps 2 underneath the rug, and it's an immediate 5 versus 2 here from Evil Geniuses. What a complete and utter contrast in comparison to the previous round.
Yeah. That's really the nature of Banana. And Mr. Protocols, Ethan. He's got a nade in both hands. He actually went and picked one up from the tee and threw it back at them.
3 CTs ready for him, so whether it was... But then he also just sits back and relaxes. He's got it all under control. Very cool cucumber. Kids still say that, right?
Yeah. Derek was in a pickle.
Blind?
But he's just fine. Doesn't need any adult necessary. No. Cirque spot. Yeah, he spotted Taco. Ethan will clean up. It's all about Ethan and Tarek once again. It's got to be KNG.
They take control of the first.
It's got to be KNG. Yeah.
Time will tell. There he is. Besting Breeze inside of the apartments, but it's Ethan, Stanislaw, and Ethan yet again. 4 immediate kills back the way of EG, making mincemeat of these pistol players. MIBR just relying on Fur, and he can't get anything else. So, and we're going to watch MIBR with 30 seconds on the clock try to break their way through this. Now that Molotov helps. It gets Cirque off the angle. Stands completely blind. And Breeze unable to topple any of these attackers. But Cirque, he's got a good smoke. And he just drops Fur first and foremost. He's looking for more, but it's fallen off the top rope to completely clear the site. Here comes Tarek with just the 1. And Fallen, he's giving great cover in order to get the bomb plant in those last 2 seconds. We have Ethan on that B site alone. And Ethan alone still.
Make sure Cirque doesn't get 2. A lot of cool pieces. So actually cool to see MIBR went around
Breeze, he's going to tuck back, throws down the smoke preemptively, so that Molotov shouldn't be too much of an issue, but he is a little bit moved by this, in fact. He loses a third of his health, but him and Stan with a kill apiece already. Fur is able to answer this one, and he's looking for another frag, but being on a quarter health, Breeze could just swing wide and deny everything from here on out. They're going to try to plant, and they've got a little sanctuary. Cirque's cutting down their teammates, so it's only the 2 left on this bomb site, and they are outnumbered 2-1. But they hold. Flashbangs popping all over the place. Breeze is going to eat it. Not able to find this angle just yet. They're just skating on the side of Breeze's vision, and as Fallen extends into it, he goes down. Now, Fur, headshot immediately, but it's a pinch from 2 directions, and EG take their 8th.
One goes out in the halls. I don't know if Breeze was spotted. Maybe he was.
Mollies go towards pit. Breeze pops up. So many backs turned. Fallen's able to trade it after 2, but it's a double from Stan as well. It doesn't seem to matter where they go. This map started with Tarek and...
Now, but still.
Ooh, that footstep could cost KNG.
Oh, boy.
Oh, yeah. Taps into the first 2, and it's a 4-piece. Give us the ace. Tarek coming down banana and delivering it on a silver platter. 4v3, KNG, he's got this angle versus Breeze. Not fast enough on the reaction. Cirque, he's trying to get out from Library. Tarek takes the position of Breeze, trades out that Graveyard player, and now it's the bomb site and Little Pit. That's the problem. No utility for the T's, TRK and Fur, both with a headshot apiece, so it's all on Cirque, and they do it. They get 3 kills at the post plant between the 2 of them. They want to crawl through this smoke? It's doable, but will they expect the double new box? To be fair, Ethan has repositioned over closer towards Dark. Good headshot, drops bomb. Now Ethan just needs to live long enough for his majority team to move on over. Op on Cirque, watching cross, but Fallen's already posted. Excellent flashbang from Cirque, though. He gets the flash in from beyond the grave. An assist despite being dead. Taco, 2 headshots, needs 1 more, but he gives his back up to Breeze, EG on 11. Right now, they've just got to work their way around apps. And if it's a big boiler burst, then maybe Stan goes down here. He's just going to try to spray and get back. Doesn't want to die, doesn't need to. Breeze, he's going to tuck. Cirque, he's able to get that opening shot. Now they're going to get a little ambitious. A double peek into the apartments. They're going to double back into bomb. On the back of Fallen, he has to tuck again. He's eating flashes left and right, doesn't know where the hell he is, and down he goes. Cirque coming in with yet another. A total blowout here in the 15th and final round of the half. This is an Evil Geniuses that looks a cut above MIBR. Sure, they beat Furia to get into this winners match, but this is a clear distinction. EG, top tier performance on the CT side. Join us after the break, and we'll see how quickly this one closes. Stanislaw is going to be on the front line of the Balk push. He's hoping for TRK to peek him. And, TRK labored shots off the USP. Good thing the Glock's got 20 bullets in the mag. Breeze makes the most of all of them. And that A-site falls beneath.
Yeah, easy as that, it seems. Well, Fur will try his hand. Certainly want to try to go for this. Fallen's got a bit of utility as well. So Nate going to pit. But are they just making noise? Are they just making noise is the question.
Time to find out. This is it. The retake keeps on going. Fur, another quick one tap. Ethan, he's been keeping his head down, and Fur, 1 versus 2, trying to close it. Gets the player out of pit, but can he kill him fast enough? Fur, with the final frag, just has no time. Bomb's gonna pop, and Evil Geniuses, 13 rounds to 3. Ooh, good scout shot, though. Lands on Tarek. Deagle from Taco. Almost able to get that third one, but Tarek through the smoke just got KNG back as he spammed at Taco. I don't know if he meant to get that double, but this is big. It puts them back into contention for the round. TRK, he's got more health, but not the better weapon. Stops the bomb carrier. Cirque picks it up. Now he's looking for the 1v2. Fake plant. There's the peek. What are you made of, Cirque? 8 seconds left over. He's going to have to commit to the plant. Doesn't know where that second defender's at. And are they going to rush him? Seems likely. No bomb plant, no clutch. MIBR find a 4th. 25% wiggle room for MIBR to work with. He's going to take position in oranges. KNG flashed off of smoke, still goes through. And it's only Ethan. So had they killed him, then maybe EG find themselves running into a bit of a wall. But Ethan, he's making a ton of sound. And Fur, oh my god. Fur doesn't shoot. They're calling the bomb back over. Ethan's just bluffing with a bunch of sound, and now Fur, he snaps it back, but Ethan denies him. 10 seconds left over. It's all on Taco. Oh, Fur, what could have been.
That was Man, that was incredible, but he kills the wrong guy first. But how beautiful is that? You know, Ethan, he literally is in Ethan's mind, gets him to come back to the site.
For sure.
Damn.
He saw that picture for what it was, just couldn't, quite brush the strokes. Now for Fallen, that's the wombo combo at the top of mid. KNG swings for Cirque, and the last man up will be Tarek. 1 versus 4, giving chase to the offer, and he's got himself the first, but it's TRK off Balk to shut this one down. That's 1. No slouch on the defensive side of Inferno.
No, I mean, EG actually EG have a decent win rate when they lose the first kill. Still 36% here, and they've already brought it back. Just a bit.
Taco, he can't move. He's stuck in this position. Tarek, ooh, he doesn't fully clear it, and KNG gets that simultaneous frag. Down goes Stanislaw. Ethan, 1v4, 30 seconds, dropped by the Opper, and good.
Every single other map has gone, you know, past that round 20 mark, or been both double digits.
KNG's getting pressured here, but he's got Taco to help out. Great grenade damage. Taco's following it up. TRK's lending that helping hand with the flash. Shoots the man in the back, and tippity taps Stan down to a measly 5 HP. He catches him off guard inside of construction, and Breeze, that's the bomb. He's got the bomb stuck in construction. He turns. Down goes Tarek, and a third for Fur. He's looking for more as well. It's Ethan and Cirque back on the bomb site. First smoke fades. Ooh, almost the 4K. Can EG claw this back? It's gonna look unlikely. Ethan, 6 HP in the 1v3, and he hides behind the tree and waits. Nobody sees him just yet. There's the first peek. He connects the headshot, but TRK drops him, and MIBR find 10.
It's a poverty execute.
Well, sometimes ramen noodles hit home. Flashbang outside of the balk. TRK looking up, look up! Stanislaw was right there above him. And now suddenly Taco, he's going to feel way more pressure because KNG's already been smoked off. He throws that high flash. Stan, seeing the top of Taco's head, is just going to clear him through the box. And because of Stanislaw, this 5v3 turned even, but KNG slaps Cirque off of the bout, then Fallen running into the bomb site. Best Stanislaw. It's another successful retake. Utility being thrown over to the B site. Looks like Ethan's going to commit solo again. 30 seconds left over. Breeze versus TRK close on Balk. This could be the kill that really aids EG in getting onto the A site. Taco, he drops first. Now, 2 of these T's are incredibly tagged. TRK swings wide and can't better either of the 2, but KNG's back into this. And that bomb's going to go down. 3 versus 3. Health advantage was in the pocket of MIBR, but Breeze with a crucial kill. Tarek and Cirque, 18 health combined. No utility for the retake attempt. Breeze, he's coming down from Boiler Fallen. He's watching it like a hawk, but he just turned his back, and that's going to cost him. Unless Fur comes in big with the clutch, he gets that first one, but it's the pit player to take him down. Tarek finishes off Inferno.
Yeah, wrap it up. It was a good first half. Too good of a first half to do anything about it. They needed that pistol around the second match before it started, so it makes sense that it feels like that to the kind of favorites, I guess. Got knocked down early, but now we can see why.
Oh my goodness. We've got kills coming in from the upper box halls. Tarek dropped empty-handed after his first. Him and Breeze good for 1 each, but no big multi-kill coming in from the defense just yet. Maybe Ethan tucking on the bomb site could be the difference maker. Thing is, it's just KNG here. A little bit of a fake. They're going to run that bomb back outer, and it is spotted by Stan as he lingers back in Ivy. But there's still so much time to play. Cirque, he's going to get into the engagement. Fallen just jumping across his screen. KNG with the headshot, and Stan's going to come running right in, but Fur's already prepared for him. Ethan, 1 versus 3, and he too tapped back as MIBR take pistol. He's onto the B site. Stanislaw's going to have some utility to throw back. That frag grenade softens Fur quite substantially. And he's going to continue down that lane. He takes Cirque off of the train and looks for something further. But everybody that's still up here for EG, they're at the depths of this B site. All back behind the smoke, now on top of the molly. Stanislaw burnt down to less than half. There's only Breeze on full HP, but Fur goes down. Imagine if they can get their paws onto that AK. Could increase the likelihood of the retake. They have that kit for Breeze. Double flashbang in the mix as well. Oh, Ethan just deletes Taco with the deagle, but then comes Fallen swinging out. He gets himself a second. Stands so incredibly low that he understandably dies. And we've got MIBR.
Grenades, he uses triple grenades both towards T-Con and out of T-Con towards the bomb site.
Burke just tucked into the corner. Bested by the USPs. They get the AK and fall back, but Cirque, he's going to get hard cleared by TRK. And now, let's see if this one rifle on Ethan can be the difference maker. Should never be. But he taps back TRK first. Breeze, he's going to get off that bomb. And now it's the 2 versus 2. But so much damage has been done to KNG. And Ethan, he's on for the straight-up clutch. He's got 3 frags already. Needs the 4th. He's got the bomb beside him. A single shot will do it. KNG, where is he? Should be right there in the sight of Ethan. EG, rob it back. You know, I think his calm nature helps with those sorts of positions where you can get players flustered. Right now it's Cirque blindsided as Stan is challenged quite heavily from up top. This is not a full-fledged buy from MIBR. I mean, they couldn't afford everything they wanted, but they've gotten what they wanted. A round win. Ethan and Breeze, they're going to back away from this despite EG robbing the last one.
And how come there's no gun for Taco?
Yeah, I don't know.
He had every right
Good
to, but it was hilarious.
Most certainly so. Here we've got it, the big peek down the lane from the trains. Taco takes to the top. Ethan drops him. Cirque, combat opping, looking for another, and he slaps back KNG a third. Cirque is out of this world. And now while TRK tries to claw this back, he's going to jump right into the scope.
You can't stop the rock, baby. I'm just messing with you, DJ.
Breeze at the bottom of the ladder. He's got the spools to hide behind. They take lane. Stan, blinded, comes out for 1 kill. No, not even, excuse me. It's Ethan to pick that one up. Oh, if Cirque had fired off, but he could just go ahead and push onto Taco. Fallen's going to try to cover, and that's a great call from Fallen. Cirque was trying to creep up.
I will say, though, I mean, this isn't just all speaking from the perspective of EG. It's MIBR who are doing good on these entries. The XQs look really, really hard to deal with.
Bird to the bottom of the ramp. Gonna start running outwards. Cirque ducking through the smokes. Been blocked off from both sides of this red train. And it's a dangerous game to extend himself up here. Look, his weapon blocks up Fur, who slips into Z while Taco takes his head off. And there's no way they could have known about Fur. Tarek, in the meantime, he is going to get the kill on the B site, but Fur doubles back to the no obvious opening. MIBR, they're doing an excellent job of just staying patient in the back line. They're giving Evil Geniuses the option to save, and if they decide to make a play, well, it's still not looking perfect. Stan maybe just trying to take players down with him at this point. No, they're going to go straight on it. Breeze, he comes all the way back with the kit. It's down. It's down to the last second now. He nearly has it, but Fallen with the Glock. He's just hunting something over back on Ivy. Taco, he takes damage, but still stands. An advantage for EG, but an excellent flashbang could have cost Cirque his life. He will get dropped in the end, but look at the HP that remains for Fur and Taco. Fallen, he's got that full bar and an op to swing. Taco, he can see the barrels, Ethan, but he's lost his first teammate. It's all on Fallen. 1 versus 3 and still undamaged. The 2 CTs already on the site, just ahead to shoot at. Now that's confirmed. Stan over the top, he swaps to the M4, goes for the spray down, and that's what's gonna cost him. The desperation sinks in, and EG can topple him. But TRK has worked this smoke very well quite often. He doesn't want to stick around on it. We get that incendiary as an answer. 30 seconds. Ethan, he is a competent ladder player, but he's lost Breeze on the back line of A, so Ethan's going to have to do everything, and he drops that bomb. 20 seconds left. He's just fully committed to the position, and he double guesses it. Now, because of that, it's a 4v2. They're going to still have to get this plant, and the only man close enough to stop it is Stan, but it looks like TRK has Sanctuary on the A site. The nature of their victories, the natures of their success. You know, we've had incredible CT sides with competent opping from KNG and Fallen. That's what I thought maybe would be too much for EG to handle, but this T side, you know, based on our outcome on Inferno, thought these CTs would be piecing it together, but MIBR again and again and again.
Stan up to bat again.
Shots connecting from Stan. He's got Ethan with him as well. And it's Ethan next in. Finishing off Taco as Stan got that party started, and Stan's back with another frag. Takes down KNG, leaves for 1v5. Tarek, he's back up in their bathrooms, and he seals the deal. EG, a 4th round on this CT side. It's not much. Dude, he's just jumping around with his nades out. KNG still up, trying to dodge his teammate's Molotov. And now he's going to send some back the other way. It's Ethan looking to find that sliver of an angle. Cirque, we've seen big things from him, and he delivers a second. Fallen's going to drop his last teammate, so it's Cirque on for the 4K, sitting in the 1v2. Fur's close, Fur's low, and Cirque could just wrap behind him if he just checks his close right. Oh, but he's going to walk away. Oh, Fur peeks it, shuts it all down. Just, yes.
Focus on T-Con. Oh, Taco. Oh, excuse me.
Taco! Taco! Trade frags back from KNG. Man advantage for MIBR. Last round of the half. Tarek's going to take the smoke in the chest, but continues on like a real trooper. TRK right in front of him. Little shoulder peek. Gets the shots out into the opper. Oh, it's Tarek with a double. And he takes damage in the mix, so Taco, he can trade that one back. It's Stan versus Taco for the final round of the first half. EG looking for their 5th, and Stan does a little bit of damage, but Taco takes his kill. His 5th kill of the half goes ahead and denies that 5th round.
The back 6 smoke. Right side sight, 2 out ladder. But look at that, 2 on top of back 6, and 1 in heaven. They're ready for this outside hit.
Yep, KNG's got the first kill. Cirque taking damage down. These USPs just making mincemeat of EG. Tarek, he's the only player coming in from a different direction, and he's dead just like the rest of them. Then EG just falls silent. They are very much tucked inside of T-Con. Off the molly, they decide to burst. TRK managing these SMGs so well. It is him and Fur again on the front line.
We're into round 18, and this game's almost already over. You can beat a couple of heavy nuts.
Almost.
Trust in the spray, but Taco gets the better of him.
This is the beauty of Counter-Strike, you know? The small, weak kids, they're all the best players.
We can bully in this game, and people applaud you for it.
TRK eating a bit of a flash, but regains his vision enough to drop 1 body. Oh, Fallen dunks the nade. Smoke could go up top, but no. They're kind of invited inwards. Taco, he's going to let them burst past. KNG gives that op cover. Great grenade damage versus Cirque. Breeze is running rampant past the oil train. This was heard by Fur. The Galil gets the kill, but it's the double op versus Breeze on 28 HP. Fallen's sidearm bests him. 15 rounds. So right back into the even 4v4. 55 seconds. MIBR looking to close this second map in 20 rounds, and the timing is excellent for Fur's favor. He just clips the wings of Stan as EG were trying to walk away from that one. Now what? 30 seconds left.
Excellent map from Fur so far, man. 21 and 6? 21 and 8. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Still phenomenal.
22 maybe.
Yeah, no, not yet. Unless this game keeps on going, but that would take a miracle. The Opper standing tall for MIBR.
Well done to MIBR. They close that out quick. Give them a little bit of EG in that first map. And you know what? At this point,
he's jumping over top of it. Gets that shadow as a warning sign, and KNG switching sides on the door. This opens Cat to the hit, but Tarek getting a kill in mid. This could be something else to work with. There's a good bit of utility for the T's, and smoke grenades go out. This is going to pressure TRK into an awkward position, but he does have teammates. Everybody for MIBR trying to come off of the side of the smoke. Taco connects one, riding out the side of the smoke, and the time quickly ticking. It's beyond the halfway point as Ethan forces the gunfight, and a labored Glock spam from Stan. Looking not to get run over here. Fallen, he's got his scope up. Yeah, the headshots could connect. KNG empty-handed. Fallen following it up. But there's just way too many players for EG. Breeze through the doors. Deagle damage done. And an AK acquired. Now, it is 3 rifles up for EG, but that AK on Fur, he's going to get tapped back down to 50. Taco's taking damage as well. If Fur can get an opening kill, then those other 2 CTs can flood upwards, but he just can't manage. Cirque extends over the side of the ledge and gets EG their second. Is a testament to how good of a teammate he is, because if you're never the guy who finds yourself on the chopping block, that says something. TRK could get cut down, but he peeks into the 2-piece. Oh, a third! Just turns attention over to Breeze. Never panicked. TRK, he knew which targets to prioritize, and he gets them all. However, it was traded back by Stan, who still has the bomb and a couple of headshots, gets the man advantage for EG. There is a way to isolate the duels, get Ethan first, hide in the smoke, and come back for Stan, but it's gonna need a cracking of the whips. The op shots never even rain out. It's an aggression from EG. They take control of the situation.
There's no one on Cat, and they're peeking everything. Ethan doesn't really need to push mid here, but he really doesn't have to commit harder.
Yeah, perfect tuck.
This is just going to be... Whoa, the bomb's going back to Cat. Interesting.
Oh, Taco was about to walk into Ethan. That could have been the follow-up frag, and it will be. 4 versus 2 ensues, and with that mid pick, they've now got the route open towards B. Fallen could find the better of timing. It is him versus Stan, but with the health advantage and the offset crosshair, the blinding effect of that smoke, KNG, best of luck. He's on for the ace. Won't mean much.
Search on for the team ace.
But an ace,
yeah, I mean,
is an ace.
Okay, I mean, it's coming out long now. Oh, okay. I mean, did we talk about the exit ace? Cirque's actually like, I'm good. You guys messed this up. I'm out of here.
I feel like Cirque is... Okay, so we have an ace or a team ace, and Cirque's gonna walk away from that gunfight with his tail tucked.
Victory.
A strong overhead win is the 5-0. I gotcha. Here's the op shot. KNG ever so slightly blinded. Breeze dying to the grenade. A deagle peek from Taco drops bomb. This has gone fantastically for MIBR, but it's not quite over. Ethan, he's found entry onto the B site, but he faces 3 CTs and he gets tagged and bagged by Taco on the peak. Of all the rounds for MIBR to win, first sets up shop right here in mid, falls back towards his spawn as the utility pressures him. He goes right through it, wastes no time, and takes down 2 players, has cover, burns the third. Fur is absurd.
Oh boy.
Oh, Ethan heard that. A little audio cue, but he gets pinched at the perfect moment, getting shot in the front and back. He's like a double door sandwich.
Bright green and yellow bike stolen.
TRK looking like a thief, hiding behind the blue box, peeks wide, executes Stanislaus. Cirque's gonna tag him through the dumpster, and then the second shot as well connects. Okay, if he kills Fur inside of Pit, then this round is actually in question, but it's a tough duel, and he dies to it. Fallen through the ledge, hits Ethan in the eyes. Yeah, I feel you. How about the last 3 rounds? Are those ones up in the air?
Yeah, I mean, I'll take a look where I can get them. But...
Grenades doing some damage here. Fur, deep corner, tuck, dodging flashes. Oh, he lines up the whole team. He takes 2 players down with him, but that hurts. EG stunned and kind of caught in no man's land, trying to work through elbow, but Fallen just stops him. Cirque's got a little bit of an answer, a little bit of life, and he's got a bomb plant. He could take it, but instead tries to anticipate a peek. Nobody moves their feet, they hold. He plants. He has 0 utility, and they have an armada of... First molly on the front of the site, flashbangs high, all the while. A second onto Goose, he falls back into it and never even finds a second standing. MIBR for the first time. Ethan pops shoulder to shoulder with Cirque. There's also the Goose player in Breeze on the off. Smoke grenade goes deep. Oh, KNG, he just got one down from CT spawn and the boost up. The boost calls out Breeze. These retakes for MIBR have been so damn good. Stan the man, close with Ethan, both as well with a kill apiece. It's the 2v2, but Taco's flank comes in. He just doesn't have the time. Even if Ethan dies, there's no defuse coming through for the Brazilians. It's a 7th for EG.
Almost. Taco has to save. Have they finally figured out MIBR? Well, it's EG. They don't have much to work with. They have at least the op, but it's 2 Galils. And the first kill does not go their way.
Nope. Taco's pathing. Bests it, but Stan. Very quick headshot in answer. Fur also dropped, but not by the guy he's shooting at. It's Zerk who gives cover. TRK through the smoke again. He is so good for the multi-frags. This man stands his ground. And Tarek, Fallen scoped on it. Oh, it's a game of millimeters in Fallen. We get the Glock shots rattling off as the T's commit to mid. Ethan getting the best of the doorway, but KNG trades it. And now Stan, he's all alone other than Cirque on the back of the site, who puts up 2 big kills. He's trying to tap back at TRK as that bomb desperately sprints in just in the nick of time. Fur dodges the threat from mid. Those 2 players who anchored A site, they wasted no time rotating, but it was a marathon just to get here, and they're sent packing. TRK insta headshot. Breeze 4 and 14 laid to rest as MIBR finds second pistol.
We talked about this. Goose being such a strong spot, except when the Molotov comes through. How will Tarek play it?
Serge looking for his attempt, but dodges the flashbangs. KNG, oh, he comes in from mid doors, through the CT smoke into the spawn, and cuts back 2. Sure, further damage onto Stan, but all the while, we have MIBR getting what they needed. That cat hit.
But he doesn't get to save this gun, and his teammates won't be able to retrieve it for him either. And that was a very, very confident round. Very simple, fundamental round from MIBR.
This is the heads passing. Ethan takes a shot at it, but can't quite manage. Then we get Breeze just standing out in the open. TRK fully flashed. Stan, he can't manage it, but he will get the kill in the end, and it's Ethan in with 2 deagles. We didn't even get to see it, but we could watch him close. A 3rd frag by way of a single bullet. And that bomb was dropped on Cat, so he knows that Fallen can't just get into the post plant quickly. Ethan Arnold on for the clutch.
Oh man, that's
this
actually
could
perfect.
Be glorious.
He's definitely in the best position. Oh my God,
he calls
he reads the walk back. That is so nuts.
They've got the man advantage, 35 seconds. There is that mid play still from KNG. And the 2 defenders off of B back through mid. Oh, King Vito, he's going to try to split this. Perfect timing. But there's the trade frag from Ethan, so at least it is the one and done. Cirque now confirmed the bomb is on site, but it's planted for Cat. And that means Fallen can stay back alongside Taco. Volleying off one of the 3, TRK activates, extends over the ledge, takes a bit of a risk, and Breeze, well, he's going to trade that one back. So Fallen, his position now known as he bests the other sniper. Man advantage back. Can Ethan do it again? He's pressuring Fallen, but he goes down. It's the Brazilians with 13. And it's that both of those rounds have come in the last 3. KNG trying to extend around mid. There's heavy presence. Ethan, he's going to line him up. Tries to regain control of the spray, but it's only 2 frags for him. Oh, but that's big. Stan through the smoke, and Breeze on a hot flank shuts it all down. Fur swoops into the den, and the monstrosity gobbles him up. Smoke grenade over the top. It's the double up here on mid. Definitely trying to sell the fake, but EG, they haven't bitten down on this. Instead, they're going to look to hold off ramp. Cirque, he's going to get clotheslined, but KNG doesn't get it quick enough. Breeze in with an answer. Taco responds. 2 versus 2, and we've got EG coming in from mid. TRK capitalizes on the timing, plants this bomb for long. That allows Taco to go full retreat mode, and maybe TRK takes one with him. So far, so good. The Molly on the other side keeps Stan from trading. He has a full belt of utility. This would be a massive clutch. So he tries to soften him up, down to a quarter HP. TRK at the base of ramp, and Stan stands tall, trying to find the angle. He gets the first one. Now he can just go ahead and smoke off bomb. He's already got the kit. Taco, he's going to be somewhat flashed, and he has to connect this shot. He's sprinting in desperately. Final second, and Taco denies it.
The clutch, the patience.
A lot of pressure here for Cirque. He lands the first one. Molly goes forward, Breeze, he's gonna cut off the next two players. Total lockdown on long. It has given up the bomb site. It would be unreal for KNG and Taco to try and clutch this, especially now that Taco's all alone. 5 survivors for Evil Geniuses. This game is 14 rounds apiece.
And
Flash
finally,
the cat.
an aggressive cat setup.
Yeah, finally, after all of this time, they have forfeited control of Catwalk to MIBR so consistently throughout this CT side. They finally move forward on it, and it pays off to the man advantage. The grenades actually blow the gun back at the feet of Tarek, so if Fur wants it, he has to fight for it. And now the Molly's on his feet. He is right there, tucked in close with the bomb carrier who's trying to line up utility. Another perfectly timed peek to the favor of EG. Taco's gonna answer with one. He's hoping somebody just gives up an angle, and Ethan very well could, but Taco, worst possible moment to look away. He's down for the count. It's EG securing 15. Stan trying to keep eyes on the bottom of mid. These last 2 rounds have been called perfectly. The setup in position, but it's only the first. TRK takes 2. Ethan doubling back, dropping the bomb, almost killing Fallen, but the 2v2 ensues. And Fur, well, he's gonna get Cirque caught off guard. Right in CT spawn, he drops, and it's all on Breeze. 17 kills on Dust 2. He is met by a smoke. He's gonna try and flash his way through it. Fallen already low, now down to the 1v1, and Fur's got this op scoped in on the cross. Frag goes wide. It's overtime.
They pulled it off. They actually did it. Versed the mid to be into the setup of EG once again.
We saw well-timed peeks from EG on Cat yet again. The flash from Fallen helping out Breeze. Fur answering that one. Man advantage up for the Brazilians. And this defense is split. One smoke.
Cirque, if he spots from the ramp, he does have line of sight. There's no smoke for the... Oh, it just comes out, actually. And Cirque will tell Tarek.
He's going to have to do everything. Tarek from the back of the site. Oh, he gets the offset crosshair back in with the peek. The damage is substantial versus TRK. But it's all on Cirque. 6 seconds as that bomb goes down. Player right beneath him, missing the shot, giving MIBR at least one. They were looking as if they could close with the 3-0 T side. And they can, but it would have to be something special. 3 versus 5, still not the best of weapons. Ethan just beneath them. Fallen's op connects one. Cirque through the wicker basket. And then he has to fall back. Ethan, he's low as well. Damage is coming out of MIBR, but they are going to need to plant. There's 15 seconds left, and it's all on TRK. He's got full health and a smoke to cover if he decides to plant bomb. Breeze jumping MP9. Molotov on the feet. Good thing he threw that smoke, but he's going to get spammed down. He's still alive and kicking. The knife comes through, and that stab from Breeze. 18 rounds, securing double overtime. 19 for the win. Taco trying to line up shots, does damage whether he knows it or not, and then repositions onto Ethan. KNG can cover. He's got that second op shot in. Stan, very close already. He's just dropping utility, trying to buy time. There's the window peek, and Cirque 1 versus 3, or else MIBR, they've got that safety net secured. Flashbang into the eyes of Cirque. He hits the first shot, can't manage the second, and MIBR could win this. Oh, he hits him. Not
That's
quite
a
the
two-way
pick.
street.
but it's a commitment from Stan. There's a lot of bodies already here. 3 players for MIBR on the side of the smoke, and Stan goes down empty-handed. Further damage done. Everybody's dying, and MIBR 2 kills away. There's a little bit of fight still in Tarek, and he ducks back with bomb as Breeze opens shop on B. This is a full call. Come, rotate quick, but he actually doubles back. Tarek switching over to the sniper. Breeze may not anticipate not just 1, not just 2, but 3 CTs in tunnels. Fallen drops him. Tarek so concerned with mid that his position is not going to help at all. MIBR do it. Your first grand finalists.
They open it up, and now we get that final that Sponge wanted. They're going to be in the finals. Furia. They could potentially meet them there. This is an intense bracket between the 4 teams with some of the most exciting results. This is an enormous victory for MIBR. I mean, we had questions about the Furia win.